Kaizer Chiefs have released a player, and in my own opinion, I do not think Uguti Chiefs is done yet. Good day, good people, and welcome to your favorite sport show. It's your boy Ntwana Selokshini Ukulegani, and welcome to Bread Boy Sport Show. I hope people are doing well. I hope people are doing fine. And if you are new to the channel, you know what you have to do. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So, in case the Chiefs have released a player, and that player, a lot of us we were asking the question, Uguti, what is going to be the position of the player, because we have seen to have a lot of players in the squad, and some of the players that we still have, we don't know Uguti what is their situation. But then Kaizer Chiefs have released a statement on their page on Twitter. This is what they have said. Kaizer Chiefs, Postane leaves Amakosi. As Kaizer Chiefs continue to prepare for the upcoming season, the club and the midfielder Tebogo Postane have parted ways amicably. We thank him for his contribution and wish him all the best in the future. So Tebogo Postane was our number 11 player. Kaizer Chiefs has decided to release them, and he released Postane with a record of playing 17 matches for Kaizer Chiefs and contributing to 2 assists, and he left that with no goal. He never scored for Kaizer Chiefs, but he did make 2 assists. But then Kaizer Chiefs releasing Tebogo Postane, I think it's a good thing for Kaizer Chiefs. If you have been listening to me when I was speaking about the Kaizer Chiefs squad, I always say you would see players like Tebogo Postane needs to be released, and it's not because they are not good players, but it's because of the key issues that we keep on having with these players at the club. Tebogo Postane keeps on getting injured. That is one of the reasons we have not seen him play too many games for Kaizer Chiefs. So cheers for releasing Tebogo Postane. I think it's a good thing, and I still think Uguti, there are still some players in our squad who I think Uguti we need to release them, because I know Uguti these players are not going to play too many games, and some of those players I can tell you now, Uguti, the player I think Chiefs should release, for me, I think it will be Happy Mashiane. Happy Mashiane, we have had a great season with you, but then the thing is, you are not going to get enough game time. And I know, Uguti, you might be one of those players who love and like to be part of the squad and part of the team. But the thing is, we have to speak the truth. I do not think, Uguti, you are going to be the person who is going to be picked over Ushinga. We have already signed a replacement. And another player who I think Chiefs need to release is Ubongani Sam. Ubongani Sam has not even made one appearance for Kaizer Chiefs. I know that is really diabolical, because if you think about it, Uguti, what was the reason for us to give this player a contract when he was not going to even play one game? But then now one of the really reason he didn't play for Kaizer Chiefs is because of injury issues that he have. No player wishes to be injured, and we do not wish injuries for players in this channel. I'm speaking because it's the issues that we have been having regarding to these players. These players are good players, but the thing is, we do not have space for them right now at Kaizer Chiefs, because we are going forward with the team. If you are not part of Navi's plan, I think it's good for the club to release you. And another player who I think Chiefs is going to release, and I know some of the people have not talked about this. I think Ashley Dupreez might be released at Kaizer Chiefs, but I do not think he will be released this season, because if you think about it, we bought Ashley Dupreez to be our striker, but now we have signed 2 strikers ahead of Ashley Dupreez. We have Tariq Morris. We have Flavio Silva, our 2 new signings, and then we usually play Utuba in that position. So we now have 4 strikers. Do we need to have 4 strikers? Do we need to have 4 strikers? Or if Chiefs is, since we have released Upotane, maybe and now Ashley Dupreez is going to be a winger, because I think Ashley Dupreez can be a good winger because he has pace, but I do not know obviously does he have skills to beat a player. That could be a worry for me because I've never seen Ashley Dupreez putting on the skills to try and beat a player. Because if you're a winger, you need to beat players. But the thing I love about Ashley Dupreez is that he has pace. Yes, one thing about Ashley Dupreez, when we're playing a counter-attack football, I always like to see Ashley Dupreez to be part of the team because that guy knows how to run with the ball. He knows how to keep the ball, and I think he would be a good addition for Kaizer Chiefs. But I do not think Chiefs is going to release him now. But I think Chiefs might release the player somewhere somehow. And another player who I think Chiefs is going to release is George Matlo. I know Uguti, a lot of fans have seen George Matlo at Netherlands, but the thing is, ever since Chiefs have come back from Netherlands, we have not had any talks about the contract situation of George Matlo. Remember, George Matlo contract ends today, 30 June. Today is the day where the contract of George Matlo is going to end at Kaizer Chiefs. But we have not heard even one news Uguti Chiefs have already agreed to increase George Matlo's contract. We heard Uguti they did take a U-turn because Unabi likes and wants to keep the player. But the thing is, we have not had the news. One thing about me, I will not give you news when they have not written. I'm just a YouTuber and not a journalist. You have to remember that, guys. I'm a YouTuber and not a journalist. I'm just speaking my opinion about the club. Everyone has an opinion about his club. So last night we have to now step away from the players who might depart from Kaizer Chiefs. And I know some of the people in the comment are going to say, "Why did you leave Solomons?" Maybe Solomons will be another player who will be released by Kaizer Chiefs, but we have to wait and see and understand. You will see this season we have a lot of games to be played, and we can't say and sit there and say Uguti, we cannot have a whole season and do not know Uguti who will be our replacement when we have injuries. We have a player like even Simango, another player we have to speak about. We have not seen Kevin Simango for a long time. Maybe now he will be released by the club. So Chiefs is going to release a lot of players, or they may not. We just have to wait and see. But then now, let's move on. So as we are moving on, last night, Betway Premiership had an award ceremony, but it was not a ceremony that players were attending. It was a virtual PowerPoint. I think it was a visual PowerPoint system that was used to announce the award to the players, because I think it was on TV, but I did not watch them. But as soon as I saw Uguti, one of our players, won the awards, I was proud and I had to speak about it. Uguti, if we are starting to see Uguti, one of our players are winning these awards, I hope Uguti, to some of our players at Kaizer Chiefs are going to see Uguti, I have to be the next one who is going to win an award. That is what I want. A player has to see at these things and say, Uguti, I should be the next person to win those awards, because we want titles. Remember, we won titles, we won all these awards. I know Gucci, some of the people are saying Gucci, there was some dodgy things that were happening to those awards, but then I'm just a YouTuber. So guys, there is a player who won the awards for Kaizer Chiefs from Iteski Times. Nedbank Cup player of the tournament is Upule Modi. Upule Modi walks away with 150,000 rand. So Upule Modi was one of the people who won the 150,000 and was the player of the tournament of Nedbank Cup, and we won Nedbank Cup as Kaizer Chiefs. So Upule Modi had an impressive season. I know he had an impressive season, but for me, it was not that impressive. Yes, he won the awards, and I don't want to take that away because he was good at the Nedbank. But for me, when I speak about the wingers that were best for me for Kaizer Chiefs last season, I was always gonna tell you, Guti, Lollipop, Lilepo for me is my best winger since today at Kaizer Chiefs, because that guy knows how to beat a defender, knows how to shoot, and knows how to place the ball in the net. Because some of our players we have to speak about. Pulemodi is a very skillful player, but the thing is, he misses a lot of chances, and I hate it when a player has all the attributes to beat the players and to go through on goals, but as soon as they are one-on-one with the keeper, it's like they lose their mind or they lose their composure. Pulemodi is one of those players, but I would like to congratulate him for winning player of the tournament, and I hope Uguti that motivate other players in the team at Kaizer Chiefs. So good luck for Pulemodi, and I hope Uguti this award is going to improve you as a player and as a person. Uguti, next season you are doing it again, because we do need you to step up and pull your socks out. So this is the message for me. So yesterday I did drop the news about the situation of EK's Cape Town City and Imarumo Gallants, and the news that have been surrounding with that case. There are good news for Kaizer Chiefs. We have heard, if Imarumo Gallants will be deducted points, some points will be added to other teams, and that point is going to help Kaizer Chiefs to qualify for the MTN 8. But the thing is, MTN 8 is going to be played next week, so I do not think we do have time for those changes. But then the news are still continuing. So here are the news from eSoccer Bit. Rumors: Kaizer Chiefs could reportedly land a surprise MTN 8 spot after Cape Town City's appeal over Marumo Gallants' alleged registration blunder. If Gallants are docked points, Chiefs will move up to the 8th position despite finishing in 9th position, a lifetime for Amakosi season now in limbo. So it's not been confirmed yet, Uguti, this is going to be applicable. Uguti, if Marumo Gallants will be docked points, that means the Kaizer Chiefs would move to the 8th position. It's not been confirmed yet, but the news that I did broadcast to you guys, Uguti, Cape Town City is winning the case, because the player that they are looking at was not supposed to be playing. He was an ineligibility player. I don't know how to say this way. It's hard for me to say it. It's an ineligibility player. I don't know how to say it. He was not supposed to play for over 2 seasons, but the player did play for Marumo Gallants for 2 seasons, and he was not registered at the club. So this is going to be a big case and a good case for Kaizer Chiefs if we are going to move to the 8th position, because that means Uguti Singene Gembolo in the MTN 8 position. So guys, I think this is where I have to conclude this video in good news, and I hope people are always watching the show. And if people you think Uguti I need to do more, you can tell me in the comment section. Feel free to speak to whatever you want to speak about. But yeah, this is where I have to conclude this video. So guys, you know what you have to do. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.